there, I'm so glad you're here. Today we're painting something real special, a little thing I like to call your music career. Let's start with a little Spotify green. No pressure, there's no mistakes, just happy little releases. Just a happy little upload right there. Look at that, a friendly little DistroKid monster floating free. Now, maybe you've got a friend you collaborate with. You each bring your own flavor, but the tree still grows together. Let's split those royalties right down the middle. Now both you get paid, isn't that nice? Now we'll send this little track off into the clouds. No stress, no overthinking, just a happy little upload. Out into the world, let it fly. Until next time, keep creating, keep sharing, and always remember, your music is the canvas.
What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, and I've got 5 awesome licks that you can repeat over and over, like you can loop them, as you saw in that intro. And it's a great way, super valuable way to build up a soloing vocabulary very quickly, because the ear loves to hear those repeating licks, and you can stretch out your solos without having to know too many licks. So it's gonna be really helpful. But if you want an entire free course on all the essential licks like this, like, you know, multiple hours long, you can get my essential licks course right in the link below, totally free. I appreciate that extra support. Thank you for supporting Marty Music, and let me show you these licks right now. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is talk about the actual jam track that I just made with a looper pedal. Very easy progression. It's a G chord, so we're in the key of G. It's kind of like G rock. You can mix major, pentatonic, minor, pentatonic over this type of progression. G major to F, and then C major back to G. All right, so the first repeating looping lick, and I'm gonna stay way up high here into this G minor pentatonic position to start with, which is just the exact same thing as this one, but way up an octave. So that's all the way up to the 15th fret, high E and B, covered with my pointy finger. I still have the loop here, so even just ripping on those 2 notes. You can do that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with holding that little piece, but then with my 3rd and middle finger, I'm gonna bend that 17th fret G string. And when I get to the top of a whole step bend, then I roll over to the B and high E together. And you can do alternate picking on the high part. And you can alternate how often. You don't have to just go boom, da, da, boom. You can alternate, mix and match how long you're staying on either device. So I added variation there, but the concept of the lick is just one thing. is like that. So that's the first one. The next one is the same concept, but now I'm going to just hold that 15th fret high E, and I'm going to do unison bends and bend ups using those same second and third finger, but on the 18th fret B string. So I'm holding that, and then I'm going over to the 18th fret and the middle finger behind it. So it's the exact same concept, but I'm just bending that 18th fret B. And then just going to the single high E on the 15th fret. So you'll get unison bends that you can go, which sounds awesome, but the separation that was more separate notes. You can do it together, right? And that's very Mike Campbell from Tom Petty. It reminds me of old Clapton kind of vibe too. Older Cream era blues breakers Clapton. But then another alternation would be that where I'm doing the alternate on the high E. So when I bend the B string, the other technique is just letting go of the bend. And you're not hearing that B string, you're not hearing anything, the B string ring out, because my index finger, which is on the 15th fret high E, the tip of it is going to mute off that B string when I let go. So you can do that as another addition. So when I let go, the tip of my index finger is muting off that B string. Okay, so those are two really valuable repeating licks. The next one I want to show you is where I'm covering the B and high E on the 15th fret again. But this time, this is going to come from the major pentatonic, which really changes the vibe. If you're soloing, you can mix sounds from the minor and sounds of the major in a progression like this. Don't ask why, it just is. It just works, you know? You know. In a songa, it just works. Okay, so covering those two like that, and then I'm gonna hit the B string 15th fret and hammer up a whole step like this. And so that's just with one pick. And then with an up pick, I'm going to hit that 15th fret high E. So 1, 2, 3. I'm getting three notes. I'm getting three notes out of it, but with just two picks. Like that. Another one that will count, it's the same thing, an octave lower, and this is not in that G minor pentatonic position anymore. Exact same lick can happen, and you just plant down the 12th fret D and G and hammer on the 14th fret D and then hit that G. A lot of good stuff there. So since I'm going to show you that, or since I just showed you that lick, here's the other one that I want to show you. We can cover that same spot, 15th fret, B and high E. And this is a minor lick. Jimmy Page, I've heard Clapton do this one as well. I think of it as more Jimmy Page sounding, but it's kind of technique-wise, it's similar to the, because we're planting that, but now it's minor, and we're going to do this. We're going to start with the 18 on the high E. This is planted. 18 high E pick and pull off. And then with the up pick, we're going to hit that 15th fret B like this. So I can just do that same thing, that octave lower right there. So to recap, we have this one. Then we have this one. Then we have this one. And then we have an octave lower of it. And then we have the Jimmy Page style one. And just one more bonus lick is when you're got the, you know, always want to see where your roots are. But what you can do in a progression like this is you can do the 17th fret or the whole step up from the root. And you can bend that instead of the normal minor pentatonic. What I would recommend is practicing the whole step bend and then go up a half step and whole step bend from there back to the whole step. So look at that. For extra credit, same thing would be right here. Which would be the root on the 12th fret G string, whole step up, 14th fret G string. I hope you dug all those licks. Go use them. Get some jam tracks and practice some of these ideas over them. I think you'll find it really useful. And if you want even more licks like that with tablature and transcription and all that, and for free, you might as well get my Essential Licks course in the link below. Check that out, totally free, and it'll add a bunch more licks to your arsenal with the tabs and everything. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for supporting Marty Music. Going on 9 years now. Haven't looked back, so thank you so much, and hope to see you again. Take care.